guest choreographer with Flight Path Dance Project. I was kind of walking through New York City and noticing how people interact. I realized how naturally animated people were, even if they weren't actors or dancers. And I thought it was very interesting looking at people's natural altercations on the street. Some funny, some not so funny, but all very honest. And I thought about my own and all those awkward bump-ins with strangers. And I thought it'd be really interesting to kind of create a piece around this back and forth as humans and how to kind of amp that up and then make it a little bit more animated, because I really wanted to make a theatrical work for Flight Path. Growing up on Guam, just with the nature of how far it is and how it's this tiny little island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, we had good dance training, but we didn't have New York dance training. There would be one choreographer who would come visit for a convention, maybe once every 2 years. And most of the island, all the schools would attend. And my mind would just, once it was Tabitha and Napoleon, who are now very famous producers and choreographers. And I was 14, and I will never forget that 4-hour workshop in my mind. That's all it takes. I'm so grateful for all of the teachers and mentors that came into my life to help support my dream to be an artist, and I think without them I would not at all be where I am right now, getting to create dances for a living. As a young dancer, you never really know who you're gonna come across, and what that connection can mean, and in my life it's all led to something else quite naturally. The idea of making dance more accessible, it's completely important. It's just so expensive to be a dancer, and all it is giving that specific dancer an opportunity. That's what I was given, and so I would hope to give that opportunity to the younger generation. I think it's very important to be kind to yourself. There's no way that you can be giving on stage unless you're kind to yourself, especially in terms of mental health, because I know it's been quite a rough few years for us, and I think naturally as a dancer you have this feeling to kind of run and keep up, and so when everything stops, it's what is my purpose? And it's making sure you take everything a day at a time. You're going to have harder days, less hard days, and it's very important to be kind. That's one thing. Work hard, be grateful for every day that you get to dance in space, because it is such a gift, and try to be as kind as possible, because the dance world is so small, and it's important to put your best foot forward as a person first, and dancer second. I adore them. They're a very strong group of women, which I admire quite a lot, and they all have very different personalities, which also adds and contributes so much to the creative process. They're just wonderful humans, wonderful humans, and incredibly diverse. This is quite a challenging thing to kind of take on in terms of the more theatrical work, but they kind of jumped right on board with me, which was amazing, and I feel like we laughed for most of the time, which was lovely. It's been really wonderful. I adore Flight Path, I adore your mission, and I think it's a very special organization that's much needed. You can come check out my new work at the Flight Path Spring Concert, May 26th to the 28th at New York Live Arts.